Alright, for those joining and want to save some time, this is going to be the finalized list. Let me know in the comments below which attribute y'all want me to do next. Keep in mind, most of these are not even ordered S tier. Honestly, you can make a case for all of them. But yeah, I discussed almost everyone in the video. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. I should probably give a little. S, probably like the best characters in the game. A, characters that I think are worth working on if you want to. Not necessarily ordered, just because like, honestly, you can make a case for most of these units depending on where you're running, like what you're running. B, if you want to work on them, okay. And I stopped at this Rukia's release, but I did bring in some links, and just because I feel like these links are worth talking about a little bit. Let's proceed with the video. Alright, what's going on, guys? WeBull's back again, and one of my last streams, someone asked me to do tier list, and I'm like, alright, sure, I'll do it. And then I was gonna do it yesterday, and then I saw Aaron made one, and I'm like, oh, he did his monthly tier list, and I'm like, that's gonna look like I'm copying. But whatever, it don't matter. I'm gonna separate it by different attributes, just so that way we can make 5 videos, you know what I'm saying? But let's just get right into it. First and foremost, let's talk about the links. We do have full stem 25 strong attack recharge Chad, which is really good, one of the Senkaimon characters. Another of these Senkaimon characters, normal attack damage 25%, damage reduction Zangetsu, and then we also have the other ones that are going to be the Senkaimon Ichigo and Tatsuki, strong attack recharge last ditch, and then normal attack damage and last ditch respectively, which is really nice in my opinion. Both of them honestly, like all the Senkaimon characters, including Senkaimon Eisen, who's like 3 years old, 4 years old now, are still actually all really good links, and I'm hoping that KLab keeps up that trend. Full stam 25 and strong attack recharge is awesome, and for that I put I should have put hybrid links here, but honestly I think that since KLab has come out with kind of like a full stamina damage boost meta, I actually did add the stamina recovery links that I think are actually worth thinking about, right? So we have the strong attack recharge and full stamina damage boost links here with Eisen and Chad. We have the strong attack recharge and damage links here with Soifon, Stark, Rukia, a Dark Rukia from the movies, and then full bring Ichigo. The full stamina damage boost and strong attack damage Eisen. Then we have the normal attack damage and damage reduction characters, and that's going to be Senkaimon Zangetsu, Izuru, which is actually a 25 NAD link, which is good. Yamamoto, the Flurry Tech NAD one from way back in the day that was for Brave Battles, and then the NAD, I'm so mad that I'm the NAD Kensei that honestly didn't really do much, which is kind of sad because I know there's some Kensei fans that one person even named themselves after him. Grimjao is going to be the strong attack damage and full stamina damage boost link as well, and then I also added the normal attack damage 25% link Nell, whose resurrection gave her low stamina damage boost 24%, which is really nice. Then we have Frenzy Gin, who is a normal attack damage strong attack recharge character, which I actually personally like this for booster type characters. I think that when a character has like a boost to him, these links can actually be relatively good. Case in point is going to be someone like Oetsu. Now I haven't put anyone in here yet. Keep in mind I'm not going to be ordering these 100% just because realistically speaking, a lot of these characters are very specialized in what they do as well. Characters that are just like way too top tier, like Art Book Ichigo is one of them. Retsu, where's my Retsu at? Retsu is definitely one of them. And then who else was like super top tier? Grimjao has Frenzy +2, he's amazing. His only issue is that I feel like he wasn't really made for farming IT like Noelle and Nini were, which was kind of underwhelming, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he's still one of the strongest units in the game. And yeah, I feel like these are the only characters that really go up there. Going into the Brave Battle only category, we have Oko and Kuryoshiki. These characters are literally designed for Brave Battles, and they mainly excel there. For Guild Quest, we have a lot of characters that are literally designed only for Guild Quest. Some of them don't even have Guard Break, so we're going to put them in here. Abirama is actually pretty good. I'd actually put him above Shuhei low-key. Actually, I feel like Shuhei and Nah. Abirama has a spotted killer. He helps. He helps immensely. All right, so let's do that. Baragon, I would put him in GQ only, but honestly, he is so bad, even in GQ, that it's not even worth running him, even if you have him max transcended half the time, which is unfortunate. Mayuri is still really good. I put him in A tier just because of his kit, the beam, first strong attack, his second strong attack is the 960, and then his standard full screen third strong attack. This Ichigo kind of died on contact. I'd still use him over Baragon though, because at the very least you could use him to auto, and he does have a heal, a second strong attack. Grimjao, honestly, full stamina damage boost, 25% link of Grimjao. I actually really like this Grimjao a lot. He hits like a truck. I feel like Halibel's kind of fallen off. Like, her boost barrier is nice, but now with multi-barrier, I feel like that's just kind of fallen off. And since she doesn't have any status elements, honestly, I'd probably put her over here. She has a lunge instead of a beam, which honestly a beam would have been nicer. Let's just put him here. Nini. Where would I put Nini? I'd put her up. It depends on the content, right? I put her over here. She has two, actually I put her above Yamamoto. She has two killers, she has no affiliation killer, she deals more damage than the Yamamoto. If the enemies are immune to burn like the last time that no affiliation came out, like before this one that's currently out, honestly, like, this dude was literally like dead on contact, which is kind of pathetic. I do like this Rukia. I still would use her over this Baragon. Oetsu's in a weird spot for me because he's like a NAD character. I'd put him maybe over here, just for autoing purposes. This is a tricky one. Because, like, the reason that I didn't want to order these is simply because, like, these characters are just useful in different locations, right? Like, Kampachi is a link slot potion farmer. Tsukishima is a really good unit. I like him a lot. But honestly, like, when it comes to, like, IT farming, if you're farming IT, he's not really all that good. But if we're talking about epic raids, then he's, like, up here. Like, so I'm gonna just put him in the middle over there. Let's move these links to the back. The new Arena Kisuke is actually pretty good, but like I don't really know where I would fit him in there. He's okay. I'll put him in A tier. Just keep in mind A tier is not going to be ordered just because I really don't feel like it's all that necessary. Like, some characters are better than others. Uryu, honestly, he's a link slot potion unit, but if you get Grimjao, it's kind of like useless. But I'd still say that he's more useful than any of these other characters. Maybe I'll put Kenny over here because farming potions is kind of important. And for epic raids, this Kampachi, even though he's doo-doo everywhere in epic raids, since we can get potions from epic raids now, it's pretty nice. Avaruka, I'm gonna put her in GQ only. However, she is also is she a GQ unit? I don't even remember. I know that Jiao is. Reruka. She's a she's not a GQ unit. For some reason, I remember her having like range damage GQ. She's actually really good. So I'm gonna take her out. I'm gonna actually put her. I think I'm gonna put her over here. She does farm droplets, which is really nice. I actually like her a lot. I think they did a good job with her kit, considering she has a Quincy killer. I remember her being a human killer for some reason. Kusaka, I actually still like this character a lot. I'll take him over Yamamoto personally. I'll take him over Nini as well. Yeah, I'd take him over Nini. Honestly, I'd take him over Oetsu too. Oetsu, if I want to do 1 out of 5, I'll probably move him over here. Because, like, she autos better than Oetsu does, unfortunately, in this day and age. Keep in mind, K-Lab's been making these enemies deal so much damage now that ranged NAD characters are kind of the way to go in terms of, like, survivability. Gin, the no affiliation Gin, honestly, I'll take Rukia over the Gin, which is kind of funny. I feel like with the change in T15, T20, this Rukia has gotten a lot better than Gin, just because she has that 2500 length beam. She just has an overall better kit, right? Eisen, he does the 40% mag for strong attack with his barriers. He's okay. I'll still take him over the Gin, which is funny, even at 1 out of 5. The barriers at least protect your squad. I like how I keep coming back here like a moron. This girl, what is she? Okay, I know that she's a good link. Actually, she's not even really a crazy link. What's her name? Ururu, that's her name. Ururu. There we go. Now, she is a strong attack recharge and normal attack damage link, so we're going to put her with the link category. Strong attack recharge NAD. She's gonna be with this Gin right here. The new Renji, the one that can actually transform, is actually really good, but I feel like his issue is that when he does, wait, hold on, this is the Link Renji. Yeah, hold on, this is the Link Renji. This is a Nad Sar. We're gonna put him right here, and then the new Renji, we're gonna put him over here. Reason for that is he doesn't have Havoc, which is unfortunate, and even though he does have his Bankai mechanic, it is temporary, and I think he has Lacerate for his status ailment as well. I don't remember if he had another one. Yeah, but he is an excellent Link. One thing to note is that he is a damage inflicted at full stam 30% Link, which is actually really good. He does have Guard Break, and he does have Technique Attribute, Soul Reaper, Strong Attack damage plus 20%, so he does help his squad out when he's in the party, which is good, because most of the, like, if you look at the top tier right here, we have, like, Art Book Ichigo, Retsu, we have Grimjao, so 2 of the 3 main characters, he's actually going to buff them, which is nice. And if you want to use him as a Link, then you got a full stamp 30% Link. And even up top here, you have a lot of Soul Reapers, right? Uryu, honestly, I feel like this character's kind of fallen off quite a lot, but he still has ailment reversal, so I kind of like him. I'll take him over the Kisuke, just because Kisuke has that first strong attack that I genuinely hate. I like this is opinion based at that point though, so just keep that in mind. Berserker 40% damage to lacerated enemies. He doesn't have Disabler, if I remember correctly. He does have Lacerator, which is good. 18% mag for a strong attack. Diarrhea. Okay, so Askin, Brave Battle only. He's fallen off quite a lot thanks to Kuryoshiki and Oko. Oko being like the counter to captains. If Oko starts becoming more prevalent though, like you might see Askin coming more into play, which is actually kind of cool. Same thing with Chad. Nell, she's mainly for GQ only. I'm gonna put her in there. She's great for melee or Rankar week. Nemu, I love this Nemu. I'm not gonna lie. 3000 length beam, 960 AoE second strong attack in front, and then she also has that AoE distant charge attack. Very good. Kukaku, where do I want to put Kukaku? Now she is a NAD character, but I feel like she's like bad. she has like no real utility to her. She's hot, she has some nice badonkadonks, but aside from that, it's really it is what it is. Rangaku, she has a Spada Killer, but she doesn't really perform well in guild quests either. I'm gonna put her right here with the Bargon. Like I said, this isn't necessarily ordered, just yeah. Sajin actually, did he get guard break? I feel like he did. If he did, he's actually a genuinely good character. I don't think he did though. Boom. Nah, he didn't get guard break, but one thing that he did get is he got the technique attribute Soul Reaper NAD at 20%. That'll go along with his Bruiser 70%, his Flurry, and then on top of that, he has 50% killer effect in guild quests. So for melee hollow guild quests, he's amazing. 1 out of 5. A built Sajin will outperform a max transcended built Hiyori. That's crazy. At 1 out of 5, right? He also has poise, and he also has melee damage plus 30% in guild quests, which is amazing. He has long reach 20%, and he has a Berserker 60%, which is kind of irrelevant, but for guild quests, he's excellent. So melee hollow week, really good. Melee Rankar week. These guild quest only characters, keep in mind they can be used out of guild quests, but that's just like where they specialize in. Abirama, honestly, like he'd definitely be like around here. Like he's just an overall pretty good character. It's just his killer kind of holds him back a bit, but it's also what makes him a really important character to have, because it makes range Espada week guild quest significantly easier. Now she is a link slot unit for this Orihime, but I actually really like her. I'm actually gonna put her above Nemu. I don't think she's better than Nemu, but her utility and being able to use this character in content like epic raids and give a massive heal so that you can reignite people's full stamina damage, and then on top of that she has multi-barrier. She is such a great support character, and she deals really good damage as well. I personally love this character. Slap on some weakened defense, take her into any epic raid, and no one will complain. Anyone complaining, you blacklist them after you're done with the run, all right? That's what you do. Going into Okiora. Actually, I like this Okiora quite a bit. His third strong attack leaves a bit lacking, though. I still put him above this Renji-ish area. First strong attack, if I remember correctly, was the 1000 by 1000, so it goes to 1200 when he has because he does have Havoc, right? Havoc 20%. He does have Pierce Barrier as well. He has a strong attack damage link, but keep in mind he has strong attack recharge built into his kit. So he has a Berserker of 60% with weakening, and then he also has the Enervator, which is chance to inflict weaken, and he also has a 50% chance to dodge, and he also has Sprinter +2. I actually did not know that. I know he gets Long Stride, and I know that he has Frenzy +2 in Arena. He's a dope ass character. 1200 by 1200 beam, first strong attack, second strong attack. I think this is the vacuum into pushback. I might be wrong. Yeah, this is going to be the vacuum AoE vortex into pushback. If you're familiar with with this Retsu or this Spirit Society Ichigo. And then third strong attack is going to be the AoE distant third strong attack. This has like 200 radius back range behind you, which is nice. So if an enemy like jumps and lunges at you while you're using it and you're immune, because strong attack, right? It'll actually hit the guy if they're behind you. Keep in mind, obviously, if they go too far behind you, you're not going to hit them. But being able to hit a little bit behind you and then a lot in front of you, 1170 radius is really, really, really strong. I personally love that third strong attack. Other characters with that third strong attack, let me just actually pull the similarity. It'll be a lot easier for you guys to see. If you're familiar with these third strong attacks, wow, these third strong attacks are actually legit bad. If you're familiar with characters like Kirinji, Mind Koga, I'm trying to think of like a newer character that has come out recently with that, but it's like all NAD-based characters except for like the Halloweek, which is kind of funny. Either way, it's a really good third strong attack. Senna, honestly, she was kind of dead on contact. Like this character, I mean, she's okay. She didn't get Havoc, which really hurt her. Honestly, this Senbon Sakura, I don't even know where this Senbon Sakura is good. Did he get? Is he a? Yeah, no, this dude, he got Flurry, follow up. I feel like he was meant to be a farmer, but like they forgot to give him innate skills, so he didn't even get guard break. So like he's kind of just dead on contact too. I'm gonna put him there. Spirit Society Shinji, a lot of people like roast him a bit. Personally, I'd still put him in A tier. I actually like this dude has increased status element chance as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be the list. These characters, I already have them in the link section. If I wanted to actually put them somewhere, like they'd probably just be B tier. I think she got guard break. Did she get guard break? Tatsuki? Nah, she didn't get guard break. Soul Trait. Yeah, no, she didn't get guard break. Okay, so yeah, she should just be like low B tier. Yeah, I'll put her back there. And then Ichigo. He's an okay character. It's okay. Either way, that's gonna be the tier list for tech. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Keep in mind, A is not ordered all that well, though. I only put Orihime over here because mainly, like, she's just a genuinely good character. She's good in epic raids. She has an Arankar killer, so she has a relatively good killer. And then on top of that, you can take her into almost any IT, and she'll be somewhat useful. Obviously, you might not want to run like 4 Orihimes in a no affiliation IT. But if you guys don't have Grimjaos and stuff, or you want to run like 3 Grimjaos and an Orihime, it's nice to have a healer and nice to not have to put full focus into the game on IT. Yeah, that's it. B, not really ordered. A, not really ordered. S, honestly, these two, in my opinion, are completely interchangeable. They're both really OP. The reason that I wouldn't really put Grimjao as like the best one, even though he does have Frenzy +2, like technically he should be better than Ichigo. Ichigo has like Sprinter +2, Long Stride, Bombardment, which is good in so many different places. But honestly, you can make an argument for either one of these three. Like Grimjao has the big ass beam that Eisen has and that Retsu has. His second strong attack is the vacuum into, I think it's Shuhei's ability. Let me type in reset Grimjao. Yeah, he has Shuhei's second strong attack. I feel like that holds him back a little bit. And his third strong attack is the charged AoE distant third strong attack. Freaking amazing nuke potential. Same thing with this Retsu. And Retsu also has like a 20% heal when it's charged. That third strong attack is a 40% heal. And then on top of that, she has the strong attack recharge 18% built into her character. These characters are just genuinely just really good. And it's really cool to see because let me actually go to tech. I want to go with Art Book Ichigo, I want to go with Retsu, and then I want to go with Grimjao. So now I'm going to take the time to talk about these 3 characters. They're all 3 of them are excellent characters. Going into Ichigo, he has weakening on all of his attacks, Berserker 60%, strong attack, recharge, enhanced link at 14%. He has a Soul Reaper and no affiliation killer, and he also has Marauder, making him really good in 4 different weeks in guild quest, 2 of which he excels in, and then 2 others which you can use him for his Soul Bomb. Keep in mind, Soul Bomb is neither melee nor range, so when you're using his Soul Bomb in content like ranged Soul Reaper week or ranged no affiliation week, he will get that damage potential, and then he will help nuke the to the final boss. Like I've seen sub 5 seconds with this guy. I've seen sub 1s actually, but I personally haven't done it because I can't be bothered to reset, but I mean, it is what it is. Bruiser 20%, kind of a throwaway ability, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, so his weaken will last for 7 seconds. His Soul Bomb weaken will last 10 seconds. He has Frenzy, and then Havoc 20%, Marauder, Poise. Going into his Soul Tree, he has Long Stride and Sprinter plus 2 here, and he's completely immune to all statuses, which is hilarious. And then in Arena, he also picks up Last Ditch, so he's good in Arena, he's good in a lot of Senkaimon stages, he's good in Guild Quest, he's good in Epic Raids, he's good in IT. Yeah, Spite, he's good everywhere, I get it. Yeah, learn! Okay, so next going into it, we do have... Oh, I didn't go into his attacks. His first strong attack is actually some characters' second strong attack. It's going to be the Vacuum into Explosion. If you're familiar with Bankai Shuhei's second strong attack, his second strong attack is actually the 960 AoE distant second strong attack. Very, very, very good. Standard full screen third strong attack. He's amazing. Next, going into Retsu, probably one of my favorite characters to ever be released, literally ever. Strong attack recharge minus 12% as her link. She has Berserker 20%, damage inflicted at full stam 20%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, drain and weaken on all of her attacks except for her third, which is also a heal. Debilitator plus 5 seconds, so her lacerate lasts for her drain and weaken lasts for 7 seconds, and then her Soul Bomb will last for 10 seconds, which is really good. Frenzy plus 2, which means that she's going to be dealing massive damage. Havoc 20%, she has Marauder, and she also has weakened defense. So she's good in 2 different guild quests, and her weakened defense is going to help clear even if you have to bring her into ranged hello. Okay. Ranged Halloweek. Okay, so she's just an excellent character. The fact that she has full stamina damage boost built into her means that innately she'll have full stam 45% before you even link the character once you get her to T15, right? For her arena skill, she has damage to weaken enemies 20%. For her soul tree, she'll have the full stamina only, reduced strong attack cooldown plus 6%. So her strong attack recharge 18% when she's at full stam is very, very nice. Medic for her team healing, and then sprinter plus 1. One thing to note is that if you are not at full stamina damage boost and you use her third strong attack to heal up to full stamina, the cooldown will not be applied with this reduced strong attack cooldown, even if you are now at full stamina before you use the skill. Alright, so just keep that in mind. Some people were wondering about that. First strong attack is going to be a 1020 by 3000 beam. I believe that this is the same thing as 6th anniversary Eisen. Let me Google that. Boom, boom. 1020. Yeah, okay, so Retsu does have Eisen's beam, so really, really big width. Normally this is 870 if I remember correctly. And then on top of that, her second strong attack is going to be the vacuum into pushback attack, if you're familiar with that. Spirit Society Ichigo, Bankai Hikone. And then her third strong attack is an 840 AoE distant radius, and when you charge it, it gets double damage, and it becomes a beyond full screen at 1080 radius, which is awesome. And then on top of that, her heal goes from 20% to 40%. Honestly, one of the craziest and nuttiest characters to come out, and it's Retsu, which is freaking awesome. And last but not least, Grimjao, a character that just recently came out maybe a few months ago, and honestly, I feel like he's really, really, really strong, but I feel like he has some stuff that kind of holds him back. But then again, I feel like all these characters have something that holds them back, right? So First and foremost, Grimjao is an Arrancar killer. He has the technique attribute Arrancar damage to status ailment affected enemies plus 20%. Personally, I don't like this skill outside of epic raids, and the reason for that is if you're using this in IT where he's literally designed for, because he does have the super speed link slot potions plus 5, speed link slot potions plus 5, when the enemy gets inflicted with weakening, which is his status ailment, or literally any status ailment, most likely they are going to die. They will literally lose 80% of their defense and immediately take tons of damage as soon as they get inflicted with a status ailment, which is really unfortunate. Really unfortunate for this skill in particular. For epic raids though, this is really good, because every time someone does their soul bomb, they're also going to be getting the initial hit plus 20% damage on top of every subsequent hit, while we're also attacking the boss. That's where I see this character shining as well. He does have a debilitator plus 5 seconds, devastation 40%. He didn't get berserker 20%, and he didn't get full stamina damage. Did he? I could have swore he got something. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, we'll talk about that in a second. Frenzy plus 2, which is really good. Havoc 20%, speed link slot potions plus 5, super link slot potions plus 5, sprinter plus 1. He did get guard break, which is good. I feel like this is really important to have, especially for a character in IT. Weaken immunity as well as damage to weaken enemies plus 20%. Some people still believe that characters don't need guard break just because they're an SP based character with frenzy or frenzy plus 2, whatever, it doesn't matter. The reality is, when you're doing content like IT, every hit matters, and if the enemy guards your hit, that's hits that could potentially save another player on your party if you're doing co-op, or it could potentially keep you from having to do another strong attack, which means longer runs. So personally, I love seeing guard break. At the very least, I like seeing guard break over bruiser, which I kind of wish that this character got berserker. Unfortunately, this character did not get any type of full stamina damage boost or berserker built into his kit. He did get the technique attribute damage up, but only when the enemy is already inflicted with a status, and if he has weaken applied, that enemy is already like taking 50% more damage from the weakening. All right, his first strong attack is going to be the same beam as Retsu and Eisen, which is good. Oh, I forgot that this Chad has that first strong attack. That's crazy. Second strong attack is going to be the same as Bankai Shuhei's. It's going to be a vacuum into explosion. If you're familiar with 5th anniversary Byakuya's vacuum explosion, this one has a much shorter range. All right, much smaller radius, but really good. It's useful nonetheless. And then the third strong attack is going to be the charge AoE distant third strong attack, same as Shunsui and Retsu. Oh, that's interesting. Him and Shunsui have the same first and third strong attack. Okay, good to know. And yeah, I mean, overall, that's going to be the tier list fully broken down. I hope this explains my my choices here. And yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. As Grind will catch up here, stay blessed. Obviously, anyone in A tier. Okay, so here, I should probably like give a slight little disclaimer before fully ending this video. Anyone I put in A tier, I think is worth working on if you actually pulled them and want to work on them. At the end of the day, this game is all about having fun. It's a video game, right? Try not to take it too crazy seriously. Obviously, anyone that I put at B tier, if you really want to work on them, feel free, but I wouldn't really advise it, because at this point, in my opinion, they have been made irrelevant, like even more so than like rice gum. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. As Grind, I'll catch up here. Stay blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Let me know in the comments which attribute y'all want next. I'll go by the comments.